film that was chimichurri-tastic. Hey folks, this is Mr. Blue. I am doing a Techno Geek Reviews production, spoiler filled, spoiler, aside with spoilers, spoiler filled review on Deadpool 2. Enjoy. This film is better than the first film. It undoes and redoes the same plot points and punchlines. Yes, spoiler alert, it makes fun of Green Lantern, X-Men Origins Wolverine, Batman Supreme Dawn Justice. He also does his own fair milkshake twist on the fun Age of Ultron bit that Black Widow does. With sun's coming down. Since this film comes out a year after Fox and Marvel's merger, it ends with a balls of glory. It has its fair share of comic nods, you blink and you miss it, X-Men cameo, and the team that X-Force, it's more like cameo that dies very on in the film. When Deadpool does cocaine and gets shot in the film, it does look like his X-Force suit. They make a nod to Deadpool joining the X-Men outfit with his yellow with red outfit. It has a whole move. Has more obscure characters like Yoko, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and the entire X-Force. The whole film is an epic meta commentary on the superhero genre. Aside from Wade not being schizophrenic, they do their own version of Lady Death, and it just like Avengers Infinity War is its own version of Lady Death. The film makes its own nod. It's well done, and that's Death, which remains an astral plane similar to Legion. It's also, I can't believe they gave X-Men from X-Men Apocalypse a cameo, which kind of ruins the timeline if you think about it. It's for lesbian characters, which will make the SUBTT WQYNZ very happy. The opening of Celine Dion, while not my favorite musician, was an awesome opening that homages James Bond. My other favorite genre, which is the spy film, which, if you really think really hard about it, this film does for the superhero genre what Austin Powers did for the spy genre, or Kingsman Secret Service in the recent years. My other favorite genre. This whole film, all around, felt like 10 episodes of Rick and Morty cram-packed into one well-done movie. A way of light and dark, it makes Wade's face what he did in the first film, and improves upon it, killing Ajax, and it expands upon the first film, killing and not killing the big film, signifies and builds upon it with funny wit and they surprisingly build upon a gag with the panda that I didn't think they were gonna do. This film goes from dark jokes. I felt like the first film didn't go far enough with, but this, which feels like a mini trade of Deadpool, or a whole trade of Baby Wade, which was adorable and funny. It was nice to see them make fun of the overly serious superhero films with Cable. With Wade saying, "You're so dark, are you sure you're not from the DC universe?" Which also makes fun of DC films. The one line is a little over, they have one line that's a little spelled out with, "Oh, I'm with the X-Men," it's a metaphor from the 60s, which you can tell with the subtext. We don't need that sort of explained to it, but it's still a good film. with a villain that was more fleshed out. There wasn't really a villain. There was no really villain in this film. He's more of a villain burnout reviews. And Juggernaut was blatantly foreshadowed both before the film came out and even in the film itself. I like a couple lines he says, making a nod to Professor X, and I reckon being most likable hero. I'd say first is a great romantic comedy. This one is more pure comedy, not a stand-up comedy where it's roasting everyone in the audience. It's more like a comedy, like sitcom, like Futurama or Family Guy, where some jokes are really good, other jokes ran a little too long, and they go a little too far for gross out humor, like Wade pissing on a bar stool. We did not need to see that. Just like Kick-Ass 2, the first Kick-Ass movie was really good, but the Kick-Ass 2 improved upon it, and also had some Fisher gross out. Like, really, that girl would really have to make that girl throw up and shit herself just for being a dick. Really? That was shitty. Going off track. The movies are family picture, and as someone who's read some of the Deadpool comic books, where the first film was just PG rating, felt like a PG-13 rated R film. This one expanded upon it much more and was much more fun, aside from a few nitpicks and Vanessa being short-lined. And also, while the first film was just decent, countless upon others, this one does amazing rips at MCU properties, DC properties, and uses great use of nostalgic music. It was a great time. So while I'm reviewing this movie, may I add that the advertising campaign for this movie was beyond amazing, and while my voice sounds like dry as a fucking rock in a highway, I did enjoy this movie. That's because I went bike riding before recording this review and filming it. I wrote this a few days before, and not as stainless and analytical, and we're more analyzing Mr. Blue. But I did love the movie, and it was much better than the first one, and everyone was much more better realized. Wished X-Force wasn't killed out too early. They could have saved them for their own movie. Brad Pitt made a hilarious cameo. I do have to rate this at least an 9 out of 10. I loved it much better than the first film. It did cram in a little too much stuff, and Vanessa was a little short-lined, but the villains were much more realized, and Deadpool shot his X-Men origin Wolverine stuff, and that alone was worth price admission. Enjoy. 9 out of 10. That was my review of Deadpool. Hope you liked it.